All right. We're back in the Banana Republic. Back behind the pulpit is a desk. Is a judge's desk a pulpit? But we're back. We're back in the Banana Republic to judge, criticize, and sometimes even forgive people for the various crimes they either did not commit. I forget, it's been like a week since I played this, so I kind of forget where we left off. But I want to try to go ahead and get through as much of this game as possible. I'm not going to do multiple playthroughs of this game like I did with Papers, Please, because those I was able to crank out like one after the other because I was, it was a lot easier to get like messed up in that game. It was a lot easier to like make a mistake and make a wrong move. But this game I'm doing like pretty good on my first run through, it seems. I haven't really like fucked up too bad. So we're gonna try to get through this game because I just last night downloaded Fallout London, and I'm tempted to do a long play of Fallout London, but I at least want to record the opening of that game just to see how it vibes, and I love a good fan game because in my opinion a lot of times games made by people who love games are oftentimes better than people who make games for money. Not that games made for money aren't necessarily good. They can be, but anyway, that's a long-winded explanation for me saying I want to jump back into JudgeSim so I can give it an ending, and then we can move on to Fallout London. Potentially. There's a lot of games. I have a lot of games in my library that I've been like itching to play and I haven't gotten around to. All right, we're back with the family. It's week 13. We got Cheese, our little cheesy man. Yeah, good boy. And we're at week 13. We've done 39 cases. Just to kind of get a view of like how long the game can be, like if you quote unquote make it to the like as far as the developer has given, and apparently it's 21 weeks. So we're a little over halfway. Week 10, halfway through week 10 would have been halfway. So let's just jump into it, man. Week 14, case 1. Ooh. Oh, right. We have been upgraded to the big leagues. We're in the big leagues now. We've got low probability on jailing and death, which is good. And it looks like we got 2 convicts in front of us. And we've got a letter. Thomas Daniel and George Reese. Don't forget these names. If these people are punished for the crimes they are tried for, you will have to walk around looking at that shitty ass for the rest of your life. Think of these guys as the center of a city. If the city center disappears, the city also disappears. If the city is destroyed, you will be destroyed too, Judge. Look, guys, listen. If you're gonna threaten me, okay? If you're gonna send me threatening, blood-stained letters, the least you could do is not speak in fucking metaphor. I get what you're saying, but quit with this, all right? Just tell me. Let him go or you die. You don't have to wax and wane and be all fucking the Riddler in here, okay? All right. George Reese and Thomas Daniel. All right, so it's clearly these two. They both have criminal record. They're both citizens, and they both passed their health exams. And this mysterious bloody letter wants me to let them go. So let's see what they did. Human trafficking, organizing prostitution activities. Oh, so they're pimps. In recent weeks, a person named Lisa Margaret went to the police forces and claimed that individuals named George Reese and Thomas Daniel were forcing her into prostitution. Thereupon, police followed the individuals who were thought to organize the prostitution ring. The police, in agreement with Lisa Margaret, placed voice recorders. It has been determined that the gang secretly smuggles women from foreign countries by land and sea intermittently. During simultaneous operations, they were caught and detained. I wanted to go abroad because there were not enough job opportunities in my own country. While doing research, I met people named Thomas and George on the internet. They introduced themselves to me as businessmen and said that they would help me with passports and visas to Enter the Banana Republic. They said that they would also help with finding a job after entering the country. I thought I should take advantage of the opportunity. They demanded 10 grand from me for the transactions, and I paid. Afterwards, we came to the Banana Republic on a boat with many people whose nationalities I did not know. Immediately afterward, they called me into a hotel room. When I went, they told me about a few businessmen. The job was about serving alcohol to these men and spending time with them. Shortly after I accepted the job, I realized that this was actually prostitution for money. I said I didn't want to do the job. They also threatened me, saying that they would file a complaint against me because I entered the country illegally. These pieces of shit. Goddamn fucking trafficker pieces of shit. Oh, I'm gonna lock them up, probably. Maybe. I don't know why you arrested and questioned me. I'm not guilty of anything. What you say is just ridiculous gossip. We run an institution that has certain reputation abroad and provides language training. We provided job opportunities in the Banana Republic for affordable wages to people who achieve 95% success in our institution's training. I have nothing to do with organizing the prostitution ring of which I am accused or trafficking in women. You can't ask me to tell you anything. I know my rights. All right, so we're talking to Thomas now. I know my rights, and I don't have to explain anything. I do a very respectable job. I do not accept the accusations. I find them disgusting, and I want to speak before the judiciary. Well, let's take a look at the evidence, because evidence is king. Evidence is king. All right. Puzzle time. That one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I had it. There we go. Fake passports and IDs found in the homes of Thomas, Daniel, and George Reese during the operation. Oh, that's not good. There is one digital evidence for the case. Digital evidence. I'm yawning. I might have to go make me a quick cup of coffee here in a second. Lisa Margaret. George, I've got it covered. This is the money I earned today. Okay, tomorrow a different person will come at the same time and in the same hotel. Be nice to our customer this time. He is a very rich person. It's not looking good. No, I don't want to do prostitution anymore. What? When things are going so well? Absolutely not. So he's not denying it. That's huge. Yes, Thomas is right. You can't leave it in this situation. If you leave, you will rot in prison. And now they're threatening her. Yep. Alright, so they lied to her to get to the country and to put her in a position where she had to say yes. Oh, I have emails. Oh, shit, I have emails. Alright, we'll check those in a second. Wait, no, let's check them now. We need to check them now. Matt Geller. Does loving someone cost $50,000? Didn't your conscience ever hurt when you made this decision? I did whatever he wanted. What I got in return was nothing and a $50,000 fine on top of that. I am not... Oh, well... Go fuck yourself? I don't... Okay, look. I know that every decision I've made up to this point has been reasonable, logical, and within, most of the time, within the bounds of the laws that are moral. So, I don't remember you, Matt Geller, but clearly whatever decision I made you did not like, then I don't care. Was found right in the compensation and was paid by Luppel Company. It was time to remind such big companies about the existence of consumer rights. You are a folk hero. Well, I'm glad I could help, Brooklyn. I'm glad I could help, Brooklyn. I forget that we can buy things. Oh, that's right, we can buy things. Okay, first thing, cat toy. How much money do we have? How much money do we have? We have 2,600 bucks. Oh, we going shopping real fast. Real fast, real fast. Okay, shop. Oh, wow. Antique plate. I like indoor plants are good. And we'll buy the artistic painting when we have a little bit better income. But we had to get the cat toy for cheese. Had to get the cat toy for cheese. Okay. And there's no speaking records because I have not talked to them. Let's talk to them real quick. Many fake passports were seized during the operations carried out at your homes. What do you have to say about this? We give these passports as gifts to our students who are successful in the language course. The reason for this is to increase their... And this was the reason for the conversation on The Wire, also motivational? Your Honor, those conversations are fake. The conversations you're referring to are not mine. You said in your statement that you only speak in front of the judiciary. I'm listening to what you have to say. There's only one thing I can say, and that is I'm innocent. I don't know what George Reese was involved in, but I'm a businessman doing business within legal boundaries. No, you're fucking not. What did they... And I'm getting bloody letters threatening me? Go fuck yourselves. All right, Thomas Daniel and George Reese, human trafficking, organizing prostitution. Let's see. All right, so organizing prostitution is going to be 20 years, 500,000. That's the first one, you fucking pieces of shit. 12 years. So it looks like 32 years each plus $500,000 each. Easy fucking decision. Guilty. Jail, 32 years, and $500,000, you fucking piece of shit. All right, and you, Thomas, I'm tempted to give you more because you're being a snide little bitch about it. But you know what? I follow the rules. Yeah, fuckers. Let's go. Look at the cat toy. Look at it. And I got a plant. Hell yeah. I love you, cheese. I love you, buddy. And scritch your little nose. Scritchy, scritchy. Good boy. All right, week 14. We're about to do case 41. We got $2,300 in the bank. How's my sanity? I could use a drink. Let's go get a drink. We're only at 80%. Let's just have a nice glass of wine. 640 bucks. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we'll leave. We won't spend any more money. And we'll end the day here. As a result of the depression caused by the economic crisis, people took to the streets. The government, on the other hand, targeted the mafia as responsible for these protests and said that it organized people. God damn fucking Banana Republic government. Week 14, case 2. Oh, Lily and Casey Bauman and Abby Bauman. 3, maybe sisters? And Jaden Haywood. Alright, what do we got? The issue of Jack Bauman's inheritance not being shared among family members. So Jack Bauman, this is probably his daughters. Lawyer of Jack Bauman. Oh. Jaden Haywood. Interesting. After Jack Bauman's death, his $3 inherited assets worth $81 million. Oh my god. Before his death, he informed his lawyer that he would distribute his assets in his will. While preparing his will, he died of a heart attack before completing it. Thereupon, lawyer Jaden Haywood decided to take the matter to court. Okay. That's interesting. This is an interesting predicament. You all seem to be caught in. How much does special guard lower 25? I'm gonna wait until it's up higher. I'm not gonna waste the money on 15%. I am Jack Bauman. I will give away all my wealth to my most beautiful... Is this game really going to try to make me pick which one of these is the most beautiful? Because they're all hideous. They're all hideous. Is there any? No. Alright, so I just gotta talk to him. Who do you think your father was referring to? My father always loved me as my beautiful. He definitely means me. Who do you think the father was referring to? I participated in the beauty contest. My father emphasizes this. And who do you think the father was referring to? My name means beautiful. Because my father knew this, he wrote it. Alright, well, the obvious solution is to divide it evenly among all three of them. That's the obvious, most fair solution. We're not doing that. That was easy. Easy decision. Okay. Jeezy boy with your little feet, your little toe beans. God damn, I love that fucking cat. Hello? Max Freud? No criminal record, passed health test, he's a citizen. Inciting hatred and hostility among the public. Has been criticizing the current government on his social media accounts for the last 2 months. Posts shared from these accounts contain both misleading data and incorrect information. Yeah, according to who? People from the public who believe in him and tend to be anarchists took to the streets, demonstrated without permission, and committed illegal actions collectively in some regions. During these illegal actions, the slogans of the demonstrators, "Resign the government" and "Long live Max Freud," were recorded. As a result of these events, the person named Max Freud was taken into custody. I did not commit any crime. I simply exercised my right to freedom of expression in our country and pointed out the aspects of the government that I did not like. I would expect statesmen to take these statements of mine as constructive criticism, not as threats. In conclusion, you can judge me for criticizing, but you cannot interfere with people's freedom of expression. Interesting. All right, what's this letter? If you do not find Max Freud guilty of the charges for which he is tried, his acquittal will be your end. Unless what we say thoroughly... Understand what we say thoroughly. Okay, see, now they're being more direct and to the point. But it still has blood on it. Whose blood? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna have to talk to him. Let's see what kind of evidence they got. Right, we're just trying combinations. Hey, there we go. Cool. Isn't it time to put a stop to this happening? Now is the time to show the power of the people. Let's gather for action tomorrow and show them who's boss. Time to protest. We are gathering for action tomorrow. Protest revolution. Okay? Alright, let's talk to him. Do you see yourself as responsible for the illegal demonstrations and actions carried out by the public? Your Honor, I am not responsible for these actions. The government itself is responsible for the economic crisis. It is claimed that you are a senior manager of the Mafia, an illegal organization. Is there anything you want to say to the subject? Your Honor, these statements are nothing more than a smear campaign to discredit me. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I have to think about this for a second, because there's some things to consider. One, tweets, unless you are directly saying you need to go to the Capitol and murder the Prime Minister, it's what it's what a patriot would do. You can't do that, right? You can't run into a theater screaming fire, right? But he doesn't... I mean, so like if there was like a history of like hundreds of tweets of him being like, we must overthrow the government, the only thing they understand is violence, so let's bring it to them, that would be one thing. But all he's saying is we need to protest, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. Protesting your government is good. Protesting your government peacefully is good, right? But organizing a protest, I mean, as far as I know, you know, the people who riled them up to the point where they got violent could have been bad faith actors. Now, with all of this being said, you know, let's just see what the options are. Let's just see what they are. Okay, so it's just guilty, not guilty. Okay. So here's the thing, right? I might be willing to give him a little community service. To be like, man, you can tell people to protest and you can voice your opposition about the government, but you have to be more clear with people about not being violent. You have to tell people. You can't just, you know, rile people up and let them loose. You have to teach them not to be violent, right? So I'd be tempted to give them a little slap on the wrist, right? A little bit of community service. Keep protesting your government, but you got to be smart about it. But this makes me feel like he is innocent. And they're trying to do a smear campaign And this is scare tactics. If the government was doing nothing wrong, why do they feel that they need to threaten me into doing what they want? This I hate. So if this letter was never sent, I might have punished him a little bit. Let's see, what did they want to give him with? Inciting hatred and hostility among the public. Oops. Uh, 14 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I would give him 14 years. That's pretty extreme. But even if I felt he was guilty, I may have given him at most a year. Right? Right? Just to like make an example out of him or something. Or what I'd probably do is give him a couple years community service. But now I'm tempted to let him go because of this letter. Like, fuck you. Right? Government only works when there is a system of checks and balances. The judiciary, the judicial system, is one of the checks and balances to big government. Right? So, if y'all are gonna threaten me, I'm gonna let him go. Fuck you guys. $2,800! We rolling in the money. Rolling in the money. Yeah, buddy. We're good. We're good at this. Let's get paid. Withdrawal. Yeah, look at us. Ooh-wee. Yeah, they made the right decision. Power to the people. Put them fists in the air, man. Fuck your oppressors, dude. The only way that the Banana Republic is going to become a better country is for people to stand up for what's right. Oh, honey. What's up? What can I do for you? Your family says they don't get along with the neighbors and want to move to a new house. If you move to a new home, weekly household expenses will be $2,000. The next week's payment will be at the new price. Your sanity will drop severely. All right. We can't really afford this. I have not taken out any loans, right? However, a creepy fucker came to my house and was peeking through my window, and I called the police about it. So somebody spooky knows where we live. Oh, this is a shame. The L's are on top of the button. So somebody knows where we live, right? And that's not good. So we're gonna move. It's gonna be tough to afford. I might have to take out a loan. I'll probably take out a loan. But yeah. We're good for now. We've got a surplus in money where we can cover the difference for now. So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna move into a new house. Week 15. Ooh. This guy's rough looking. Mr. Jeremy Jean. No record, but he failed his health test and he's a citizen. Beating, extortion. The incident took place in the evening on 11 Rose Street near the Congress Center. A person named Melanie Ruby, who was walking on the street, was stopped, beaten, and some money was stolen. As a result of the investigations carried out by the police, the person responsible, Jeremy Jean. It was in the evening. I was returning over the market. I passed by the Congress building. At that moment, someone blocked me and started hitting me with a hard object. The last thing... excuse me. The last thing I remember was resisting not to give up my bag. Afterwards, I fainted and dozens of people waited over me until I woke up and informed the police. Jeremy, what you got to say for yourself? It was evening time and I couldn't find food for a long time. I saw a woman coming out of the market. That sentence was structured weird. I saw a woman coming out of the market. I have no idea who she is. I thought she might be a good person and asked her for something to feed me. I didn't even have the strength to stand anymore. She ignored what I said and continued on her way. I got very angry and found a piece of wood and blocked her path. I hit her and took the money I found in her wallet. Oh, well, he admitted to doing it. If she had given me something to eat, this wouldn't have happened. I did this because she didn't care about me. So what? Am I too worthless and vile to be cared about? No, Jeremy. You don't hit people. You don't get boards and beat people. So she said no, and that sucks. But she's not obligated to do anything for you. He's acting kind of entitled for being a hungry homeless guy. I get that he's upset, but Jesus, man. Alright, what kind of evidence we got? This puzzle is my least favorite one. Yeah, this puzzle's always been my least favorite one. Oh my God, Lord, have mercy. Oh my God, Lord, have what? All right, Jesus. Oh damn. Cleft in the forehead area, bruises and rashes due to impact on various body parts. Interesting. Is there digital evidence? No. He admitted to it. Not like we really need any. In your statement, you cited the fact that she did not care about you as the reason for assaulting her. Is the fact that a person doesn't care about you sufficient reason to beat them? Yes, Your Honor, a person who doesn't care about me deserves to be beaten. Alright. Oh. I hope none of the people I've put away have been elderly. I forgot that this was a rule. Criminals without citizenship. He's a citizen, but he failed the mental health test. So, let's send him treatment. See if we can get this guy some fucking help. Thank God he didn't kill anybody. Blink. And success. Yeah, let's go. Are we... Did we move into a new house? And set the new one up identically? Or are we moving next week? Hi, Cheese. Hey, I love you, buddy. I guess so. Tell you what. Let's just end the day. Alright. Alright, who we got? Sorry if the edit had a little jump there. I paused the recording to go make myself a cup of coffee. Alright, Teddy Bunn. Like... Ted Bundy? Multiple planned murder? Oh no! Is this Ted Bundy? Oh God! No criminal record. Passes health test. And he's a citizen. Alright, let's see what we got while I sip this delicious coffee. In the past 6 months, reports of missing women and children began to increase in the Gambo Village region. During this process, many women and children who were murdered in the same way were found dead. Oh, not children! Teddy, you fucking... Oh my God. It was determined that the victims stayed at the Preston Hotel at different periods. The most obvious common point of the murders is that the victims' heads are severed. Jesus! Based on common characteristics of the victims, the police prepared a female police officer as a potential victim and placed her in the hotel. The person who was contacted the female was Teddy Bunn, who showed an aggressive attitude after inviting the officer to his room and tried to tie her to a chair, was caught with the intervention of police. The accusations I was exposed to are very serious. My goal was just to fulfill a sexual fantasy of mine. I've heard of the murders in the area, but they have nothing to do with me. I'm not a murderer. I'm just someone who wants to experience different pleasures. That's all. Okay. Alright, well, let's see some evidence. Oh! Alright, oh wait, that one can go here. You can go here. And then let's do you up to get it out of the way. Here, 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 here. Alright, we got this. Easy peasy. Hold on, everybody in the courtroom. Just give me 5 seconds. I gotta solve a puzzle. This government makes me solve puzzles to look at evidence. Alright. Evidence. A large number of cutting and piercing tools found in the hotel were A large number of... Oh my god! A large number of human teeth were found in the garden of the person's house. The teeth were tested for DNA. DNA of the teeth in Ted Bundy's garden. Past victim's DNA. Strand matching guide to correct. So, green goes with yellow, and red goes with blue. I don't think this is really how it works. Green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Is there digital? No. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, Teddy boy? You said in your statement that you tied up your victims because you had sexual fantasy. What were you going to do next? Your Honor, first of all, I don't accept the victim label, and what I do with my partner is my business. You always choose your partners from the same place. I live in that hotel and spend most of my day in the hotel restaurant. In my opinion, it is the most reasonable place, and I do not see any problem in doing this. I mean, the DNA evidence matches. I mean, I don't know how much... So, DNA is one thing, right? DNA, from what I can tell from watching stuff on YouTube and on, like, crime shows, DNA is a very reliable metric. The problem with teeth is in matching bite marks. Horribly unreliable, and in fact, in my opinion, should not be allowed to be used in court. But it's the DNA from the teeth that matches here. They also found dismembering and murder implements. And he's acting all fucking cagey. Alright, so this was... homicide crimes. Multiple planned murder, 30 years. He doesn't have any priors, does he? No. So, 30 years. Goodbye, Teddy Bun. You fucking piece of shit. 30 years. Hold on. I always forget about these extra laws. Let me check something. Rape and child abuse. Okay. Citizen over 50. How old was he? How old is he? 37. Okay. I gotta look for that. I almost keep forgetting. Alright. Goodbye. Going to jail. Yeah, buddy. Hello, family. Why, if you're looking a little dirty, should you maybe, like, go take a shower? I know we can afford a shower. Anyway. Going back to work. In the dark of night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. Uh-oh. Look through the hole. Who is it? No one. No, we're going back to bed. I'm not opening that fucking door. Can we move? I paid for a new house. Can we move? Ooh, what's going on here? Geralt Unai. 56. He has a criminal record. Have we seen this guy before? This name sounds familiar. Child abuse and sex harassment. Ellen Amy lives with her own mother, Emma Unai, and a person named Geralt Unai, whom her mother married after breaking up with her ex-husband. A week ago, Ellen May called the police and reported that her stepfather was sexually harassing her. There's a big difference between harassing and abusing. Usually harassing leads to abusing, but there is a difference. After the notice, the police went to the house where Ellen Amy lived and detained him. I am in great shock. I still can't believe Ellen would do something like this. I don't do such a thing. I can't. It's very difficult to understand why she reported me this way. I'm really sorry. She is my daughter. I love her more than my life. I wouldn't do such a thing to her. This is a very big accusation. I am innocent. Please understand. I don't have any information such as an event, and I can't imagine it happening. Geralt is my second husband, and he sacrificed so much for Ellen. I don't think there's anyone who would ever do that. But I can't help but question how Ellen came to make such a report. I'm in great shock. I hope such an incident did not happen. I was sleeping in a room in the morning. My stepfather came in and I woke up to the sound. He approached me in a way I didn't expect, and I pushed him away because I was afraid. At that moment, he grabbed my arm and squeezed my throat. When I started screaming, he let go and asked me to undress. I told him that I didn't want to do such a thing and to leave. If you don't get out, I'll scream, I said. So he went out and left. Then I called the police. Oh, this is a tough one. Please, please, please let there be damning evidence one way or the other. Wait, is it this? Okay, it's not that one again. All right. Hey, can anyone in the audience with COVID fucking leave, please? Alright. There were no signs of any assault on the person. Is there digital evidence? There is not. Your stepfather said it never happened. What do you think about that? I never expected anything like this from my stepfather, but... And you realize this is a very serious accusation, don't you? If your stepfather is found guilty, he will be punished severely. With death, I believe. If what you say is true, he could go to prison for life. What? For life? I actually lied. My stepfather did nothing like that to me. I just wanted my real father to live with us. You stupid little shit! What do you mean? Did you slander your stepfather so your real father would come back? Yes, I thought if I did this, my real father might come back. I am sorry. You little shit! Alright, are there crimes about lying? I will put a child in fucking jail because making up sexual assault accusations is fucking horrendous, and it really pisses me off because all it does is it makes real assault victims harder to believe. It puts the burden of proof on them. And I really, really, really wish we lived in a world where people didn't make this shit up. Because that way when someone says that they were assaulted, you believed them on face value. But no, we have to verify shit because motherfuckers come out and they lie. Home invasion, kidnapping. Child abuse. See, he would have gotten, like, crazy time, if not death. Child abuse. I mean, technically it's child abuse, but... I don't think that there's any words. Alright, let's see. I can't commit her to anything anyway. Alright, man. You're free to go. I'm sorry your stepfather's a fucking heathen. Yeah! Money, money, money! We're doing a good job. We're doing a good job as judge, man. Some of these cases are easy and straightforward, and some of them are not. All right. House rent. Balance 0. So my new $3,000 is evening out, which is good. I've got $3,000. So I'm just, it's not gonna do anything. Did I break the game? All right. Insufficient funds. Okay. Please wait. All right, so we're breaking even, and I've got some money in my pocket, so I think we're good. We're just gonna keep trucking. Oh, God. What do you want now? I just bought you a house. Your wife says her mother was hospitalized and $4,500 is needed for hospital bills. I don't have the money for this. I literally don't have the money. Lady, you need to get a job. I'm sorry. I'm literally a judge and I don't make enough money for our life. You need to get a job. I don't have the money for this. I don't have a choice. I have to say no. I'm sorry. It's okay, Cheese. As long as we have each other, everything will be okay. Need you, good boy. All right. Let's go back to work. Is the mafia leader abroad? It is claimed that the secret leader of the mafia has escaped the country. Oh, who's this goof-looking dude? Oh, that was a big hit to the mental health there. Alright, William Burke. No criminal record. Aiding and abetting an offender. Recently, in the morning hours, the person who is claimed to be the leader of the criminal organization was smuggled out of the country. According to the information received, although the identity of the leader is still unknown, it has been determined that he made this escape together with Agent William Burke. Agent? Agent of the mafia or agent of the government? When the police force came to his home with an arrest warrant, he surrendered without resistance. I have no information about his identity. In the secret order sent to me, sealed by the Ministry of Internal Affairs, a meeting point and the tasks to be carried out were written. When I went to the meeting, I was informed that there would be a special person in a vehicle. I fulfilled this duty just like every task given to me. I went to the mentioned area and took the vehicle to the other meeting point. There were 2 people waiting at the second meeting point. They told me that my mission was successful and that they would take care of the rest. I remember a small boat in the area, no other obvious details. They told me to go. The person in the vehicle did not get out during this time, so I have no data on his identity. I fulfilled the clear order from the ministry. I have been serving this country for years. All right, aiding and abetting. What kind of evidence we got? Was it this one? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be a new. Fuck. It's gonna be a new one. It's tedious. It was this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, fuck yeah, that was clutch. The envelope found in Agent William Burke's apartment stating what the mission was. Banana Republic, Ministry of Interior. Mr. Burke, you have been given a top secret mission. It is important that you go to the address below tomorrow evening. Do not inform anyone during this period. Digital? Alright, well, here's the thing. If you're in the government and someone gives you a top secret mission and no information and you do it, that's on them, not on you. Have you ever received such duties from this ministry before? You can guess that I cannot reveal my duties. I received a few more orders, the contents of which I cannot share. You did not inform the intelligence while carrying out this order. What is the reason of this? Your Honor, this order came directly from the Ministry of Interior. It is also said that the mission was secret and that I was not to inform anyone. Alright, well. Innocent. Easy. Easy decision. Easy decision. Alright. Week 16. Cases 46. I could use a pick-me-up, and I've got the money, so let's go to the bar. I'll do a strong whiskey. Ugh. I'm just gonna have to be insane for a little bit. Oh my god, until I'm making better money. Katie Rose and Peter Smith. Alright, this looks like a civil case. It is. Filing a lawsuit against the clothing company Blazer logo on the grounds that it contains obscene content. Oh, this'll be fun. Blazer Company Conservative Life Association. The clothing company named Blazer introduced its new logo and advertised on billboards in the past weeks. Following the situation, CLA representatives filed a lawsuit to change the logo and remove it from billboards on the grounds that the logo has sexual content and is intended to harm the morals of society. I have strong opinions on this. In this case, Katie Rose representing the Blazer Company and Representative Peter Smith representing the Conservative Life Association. All right, evidence. Oh my god. That's a vagina. Can I talk to him? What do you have to say, Mr. Smith? Your Honor, I think you'll agree that the first time you look at the logo, it is displayed on billboards where our children can easily see it. We would like these to be removed from the boards and the logo to be changed. What is your defense? Your Honor, as a woman, I don't feel uncomfortable looking at this logo. I think it is very well designed. We will never allow this association to be a moral watchdog over us. Yo! Oh my god. Alright. So here's the thing. This is a slippery slope. Pun unintended. Alright, because on one hand, you don't want to live in a world where there's just genitals on billboards, right? Public decency, you know, morality aside, public decency. It's the society we live in right now that displaying one's genitals in public is considered faux pas and not very good thing to do. So on that grounds, I agree with them. However, I don't know, man. That looks like a vagina. But here's the thing, right? So it's a little. I'm gonna give a little story. I once read an article written. I don't remember the name of the guy or what article he's writing for. It was years and years and years and years ago, right after Grand Theft Auto 4 had come out, and he was playing Grand Theft Auto 4, and his 5-year-old wanted to play it with him, and he said, "Well, this game is for adults." But he wanted to do an experiment to see what would happen, because he had never taught his kid about gun violence. He had never taught his child about violence. He didn't let him watch violent movies that depicted this violence acts. His son doesn't know about drugs. His son doesn't know about prostitution. So he said, well, here's what I'll do. I'll put him down in front of it. I'll give him the controller, and then I'll sit there and monitor him. And if anything happens, I will turn it off, right? And so he let the kid play. It's Grand Theft Auto 4, it's an open world. The kid started walking around, and he asked his son, why don't you want to take that car? And he said, Daddy, that's not my car. Why would I take that car? That's not mine. And then he found the fire trucks at the fire station. He got very excited about this. He got in the fire truck, and he spent the entire playtime of him interacting with that game, running around town and putting out people's fires. So it is my belief that, one, children are innocent, and they should remain innocent until they're old enough to learn about such things. But it is that innocence that children, in my opinion, children who are raised lovingly, will see this and not recognize what that is. And it is not, it looks like a vagina, but it is not a photo of a vagina. It's just an artistic symbol that, I'll admit, it looks like a vagina. This is tough. What are my options? The logo should be changed and removed. There's no harm in keeping the Blazer Company logo the same and on billboards. Guys, just change the logo. Look, they're not asking for money. They just want you to change the logo. See, part of me feels like if you look at the transcript of what she said, As a woman, I don't feel uncomfortable looking at this logo. I think it is very well designed. We will never allow this association to be a moral watchdog. Just change the logo. They're not asking for damages. And she doesn't give me any... She doesn't say, well, here's what it actually is. I don't think it looks like it. She doesn't even, like... She just says, I think it's well designed. I'm a woman, and I don't have a problem looking at this. Well... This is tough, man. This is tough, because I'm all for artistic expression. But, I don't know. This is tough. Just change your logo. Just come up with a different logo. I mean, I don't... Only having two options here kind of sucks, but... Yeah, just change the logo. That looks like a vagina. I don't think it's gonna horribly, but... So the other thing I was thinking about is, are they like testing the waters to see what they can get away with, right? Are they like pushing and saying like, what can we get away with here? Which is a good possibility that that's what's happening. All right, let's see who we got. Oh, we got 3 guys. This guy's kind of creepy looking. They're all kind of creepy looking, really. Jamil, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Yes to everything. He has no criminal record. Panza Kim, he's 37. This guy's 38. And Gobrin Unity, 45, no criminal records. The only one with a criminal record is Jamil. Terrorism, multiple planned murder. Good lord. The bomb incident took place in the evening at the Joeltown shopping mall. The 44 civilians lost their lives in the incident. 3 suspects were detained following camera records. Panza. Middle guy. The fact that you caught me doesn't change anything. Such actions will continue. Everyone will know who we... Oh my god, he's not even, like, ashamed of it. What does Go-Brain? Go-Brain. Go-Brain. What does Go-Brain have to say? I have no connection with the terrorist organization you mentioned. I was just there to shop. Just because I wasn't physically harmed doesn't make me guilty. I was trying on clothes in a store booth when the bomb exploded. Jamil. I don't understand why you detained me. I am innocent, and this is the first time I have even heard the name of the organization you mentioned. I am a doctor who practices his profession and loves his country. My job is to keep people alive, not kill them. So, this guy straight up was like, I did this shit. Panza. Jesus. What does this say? Panza Kim and Go-Ring Unity. If these names are punished, a bomb will explode under your house just like it did in the mall. Are you ready to sacrifice the lives of your wife and kids? We don't give a fuck about the other guy. Blame him and pin it on him if you love your family. Wait, what did Go-Brain say? I have no connection. But Panza straight up admitted to it. Alright, what kind of evidence have we got? Oh, these puzzles. Photos of RPK terrorist organization members wanted on the code red. Wait, this doesn't look anything... Hold on. These don't look anything like them. I mean, this guy's clearly on this list, but these other two... Wait, he is. Oh, he's absolutely... Oh, well, I should have known from the letter. It said, hey, these two need to be let go. Fuck that other guy. But he's a doctor. All right, what kind of digital evidence is there? None. Well, he's clearly lying. He doesn't give a shit, and I'm pretty sure he's innocent. I mean, that's what this letter is telling me. How are my stats? 20%, 10%. Fuck it. There, special guard. Be prepared at my house. Alright, I think there's gonna be a bomb, because I'm sending these motherfuckers down the road. Alright, what does it want to give them? Terrorism and multiple planned murder. Terrorism. Executed. Y'all planted a bomb. That means you're gonna die. Alright, Ponza, you first, you piece of shit. You, Go Brain. Execution. And you, Jamil, you are free to go. As a result of the decisions you made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary. Yeah, I'm rolling in the money. Yes, no bomb was planted at my house. Delicious. Yeah, let's get paid. $200. This new house, man. It's making me break even almost. Ah, yes. I am a man of the people. I am the judge that won't quit. I think I've got a little bit of extra money. I don't know if I want to spend it on that much alcohol. So let's do the math here, right? So 5% for 640. Oh shit. Hold on, let's open up a calculator. Calculator. I want to figure this out. Oh wow. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I grabbed the wrong thing. Nope, didn't want to go to there. End the day. Oh shit! Well, I've got the calculator pulled up. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. I didn't mean to grab OBS like that and move my screen around. I hope that wasn't horribly jarring. All right, what have we got? What have we got? Abraham Brown, 61. No record, but he passed everything else. And Gally Bosch, he's 55. So they're both, but he is not a citizen, and they both are over 50. Match fixing. Player mistakes made in the match between Frontier FC and Penenza FC led to an investigation. After the accusations against these two became clear, they were taken into custody for questioning. Abraham, you claim that I committed match fixing, but this is not match fixing. It is definitely a conspiracy against me. It is a sham prepared by those who are uncomfortable with me being in this position. This is a heavy and difficult accusation to bear. It is obvious that we did not commit this crime. That's all I have to say. Now, he is not a citizen. And what does the law say about non-citizens? Criminals must be deported without penalty. Does not apply to those who are not guilty. All right, let's see. Oh, there's a letter. We are offering you $100,000 to clear them of the charges for which they are charged. In return for your acceptance of sorrow, we promise you a luxurious life with your wife and children. Just imagine it. Well, it depends on the evidence. Because they say they didn't do it. And if there was no evidence, I was going to let them go. Alright, so we got you. We got you. We got that one. That one. That one. And that one. Good to go. Alright. Telephone conversation. Hey, Mitchnan. How are you? Hello, Mr. President. I'm fine. How are you? I'm also good. I have an offer for you. If you accept it, I will be better. I'm listening to you, President. You know that we have a competition with you in this weekend, and it is of critical importance for our championship. I have an offer of $5 million to give us this match. Distribute some of the money to your players and technical staff. How can I do such a thing? There is nothing that can't be done. What I want is not illegal. You will only give me some money to your players and technical staff. Most of the money will remain yours. I don't want any. If it's not illegal, then okay. Reports were prepared that Gally Brosh, the vice president, sat with the managers for 3 hours, and the money bag was observed. Telephone call records between their president, Adam Brown, and football player. Hello, Vex. How are you thinking, Mr. President? I'm fine. How are you? I'm good. Thanks. Tell you what. Yes, Mr. President. You know that we will play a match with you next week. Yes, President. I know. I have an offer for you. I want you to play badly in that match. Don't score goals. Don't run too much. Avoid tackles. If you do what I say, $1 million will be in your bank account as soon as the final whistle blows. It's not possible for me to do what you say. This is a crime. No, it's not. If any trouble happens to you, the responsibility belongs to me. There is nothing illegal here. Okay, Mr. President, if you say so. There's no digital evidence, but there's nothing saying that there's no digital evidence. Interesting. But do I have any emails? No. Now let's talk to him. What do you say to the accusations that you gave incentive bonuses? I am president who, like every president of a club, meets with the executives of other clubs. I have given incentive premiums due to sincerity between us, but it is not match fixing. So you don't admit to match fixing. No, I don't match fix. All club presidents do what I do. Do you have any evidence you can provide us regarding this? Not yet, but if you give me some time, I can find proof. What do you think about these charges? As my president said, incentive bonuses is not a crime. This is also frequently done by other club presidents. And do you have any evidence that you can give me about that? Not yet, Your Honor, but I'm sure I can find it if you give me some time. I mean, see, the thing is I'm not an expert on price fixing. Where would that even be? Price fixing, price fixing. Where is this at? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Match fixing. 4 years and a $5 million fine. Get damn. Well, they said they need time to get evidence together, which I'm sure means, you know, trying to push this under the rug. $100,000 is a lot of goddamn money. That is a lot of fucking money. And their crime is not the worst thing in the world. After accusations became clear, they were taken into custody, and then the rest is their testimony. You know, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to let him go. I'm tempted to let him go. I mean, they are clearly fixed the game. Match fixing. 4 years in jail and a $5 million fine. Or it's doubled and a 0 is added. He does not have a criminal record, and neither does he. So it'd be 4 years in jail and a $5 million fine for each of them. $100,000 is quite a bit of money. For the first time in this game, I'm actually feeling kind of greedy. I kind of want to let him go. Because this money is kind of nice. And I have a bit of an out in telling them, hey, I'm letting him go to collect evidence. Who knows, maybe they'll end up back in front of me again. Although the evidence against them is pretty damning. Oh, this is tough. But you know what? This is tough. I really want that money. Like, the money would be super helpful. Like, anytime I need something, I've got it. And I don't have to take out a loan for it. I don't have to struggle financially. I can buy things for my family when it comes up. You know what? For shits and giggles. Just this once. Just this once. I'm gonna do it for the money. I'm gonna cave. I know 5 episodes of this game and I've been talking about... Wait. After hearing on the Max quickly left the courthouse, avoiding press, and the statements followed, he stated that he would go abroad this evening to put things in order. Success. And success. I know 5 episodes of me going on and on and on about, oh, we have to follow the laws, we have to be better, and I took the money. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. Fuck. But things are getting expensive, man, and I needed the money. Cheese, don't judge me, Cheese. I took the money and I ran. Cheese, I'm sorry. Alright, we've been going for an hour, so I think this is a good place to stop this episode. I will see you guys next time for part 6. We're on week 17. We started on week 13. That's 4 weeks in an episode. Depending on how long the subsequent 4 weeks are, I might be able to get this wrapped up in episode 6. But we won't know until we get there. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.